Hi, welcome to Linda's TV show. If it is your first time of stopping by, you are highly welcome. Please, I beg you for this favor, click on that red button that says subscribe, and beside it is a notification bell. Turn the bell on. It's very important as it enables you to know when I upload a new video so that you will be the first person to check it out. I bring to you information about the globe, especially Nigeria to be precise. Now today I'm going to present to you another interesting video as we will listen and watch the video together. Let us watch.
If you come down south, there are different conspiracy theories about the plans of the Hausa Fulani. There is the talk about the movement of Marjories from the north down south to stoke violence here. There is the talk of the Fulanization of the Nigerian state, and there is also the talk of Islamization.
The Fulanis have a small population. I think between 6 and 10% of the population of Nigeria. What type of infusion will make Nigeria, the rest of Nigeria, that is 90%, be Fulanized? Islamization in the western part of Nigeria, the southwest, which is where Islam first entered into Nigeria. You will have families where a brother may be Christian and the junior or older brother can be Muslim. They have always been like that for centuries. So, about Islamization, I don't understand. Now, to bring Al-Majiris into the southern part of Nigeria, that makes very little sense to me also. Al-Majiris, as we know, as I told you, they're supposed to be students. But if they're looking for food all day, and whatever paltry amounts that can be given to them as alms to take back to their imam, who is supposed to have been paid by their parents, what skills do they have to stoke some problems? Whoever is moving them to the south should be prosecuted to the fullest extent of the law, because he is looking for genocide of a generation of our children who will just be killed because they've been seen in another part of the country as invaders, and this will be unfair to these poor young lives. I think former Emir Sanusi of Kano and Governor El Rufai have put it best that we need to take care of these children, re-educate them, and make them useful for themselves. Some of them are older, so it will be very difficult to now start them with ABC, where they can be taught skills, maybe farming or some other handiwork for them to do, and the government can start them. I even thought of a revolutionary idea. Some of our children that have gone to polytechnics and universities that have not been able to get jobs, that if in each of the 19 states of the north, they can spend 6 weeks of a year to train these children on with particular skills to for some things, either to add value to things grown, either in husbandry or in direct agriculture. Give them 5 million naira each, 1 million of them. Give them 5 million naira each to just go and explore. In one generation, we'll have more millionaires in the north than you can imagine.
Dr. Balewa,
yes,
you read the papers every day you measure the political temperature, you tend to have this feeling of a rising hatred among the major ethnic groups in Nigeria. Some have said there is an alliance of other ethnic groups now against the Fulani hegemony. How do we stem it?
Thank you for that question, because the governor of Kano State had said that Kano has enough land to be able to accommodate a lot of the herders. That is one. And recently, he said something even more succinct. He said we needed to be able to block herders coming from other countries into our country. The herders in Nigeria and the farmers in Nigeria have coexisted for eons. There has not been any problems, but some things that have been happening in the last few decades. There has been an encroachment of the Sahara. About 600 meters of the Sahara is moving southwards every year, which means behind the 600 meters will be real desert. So if the Fulanis in Nigeria, which are less than 10% of the population, have always coexisted with the farmers all the way down until this encroachment started, and herders from other countries that are nearby now started moving down to look for foliage and greenery, green pasture for their cattle. Of course, they don't understand our culture of coexistence, and they just see a lush green country and think that they have a right to go and destroy other people's farms. And I think Nigeria also need to rewrite some of the freedoms in ECOWAS about ECOWAS citizens having just freedom going from one country to another. I believe we're working on that, and it needs to be done as soon as possible. And when our borders are a lot more secure, we will have less of this, and we should have less problems, because the Nigerian and Fulani herders, who are usually very young people, because the herds belong to some bigger people back in their states, have always respected the rights of others to their crops and farms. Will continue for as long as we can keep these other foreign herders out.
Should we be heading our cars in the way it's presently done? Is Nigeria not modernizing that we should begin to think of ranches?
Well, maybe ranches or ruga or whatever they want to call it will be a lot more profitable for all of us. Now we have trained some forest rangers. They can be used as the police in these setups. If each state on a senatorial zone gives like 5,000 hectares, each state in the north, not only will we be able to get better meat, because these cows are not going to be walking miles and miles and miles every day. We can have rotational grazing. We can also have different types of cattle, those that will produce milk, those whose hides are a lot better, and those that will produce just meat alone. This can grow so many industries also, whereby we can have porcelain industries within this establishment. We don't make a lot of toilet porcelains in Nigeria. We don't make a lot of plates like China or cups. We will have bones from these cows. We have a lot of kaolin. We will have a lot of hides. We can now get into the shoemaking or handbag making business. We already have the police and the rangers. We have a lot of people graduating from our veterinary institutions that have no jobs. They will be stationed in this ruga or ranches. So a lot of jobs can be created. All we need to do is just think a little outside the box. It doesn't have to be just Fulanis doing it. People that want to invest into any of these businesses can go into these dedicated areas to be able to establish these businesses. And I think that the government, instead of the amount of money is being used to bring peace right now, can help people who want to go into these businesses to establish. It will be in very calm environments also. There will be less violence because there will be enough food for the people that live there. They will have good paying jobs. And nobody with a full stomach ever goes out fighting. So it's a win-win-win situation. Now, people who want to buy from the south can always travel to the north. With our improving rail transportation, can have a dedicated market where people from the north can take these wares to be bought in the south. You know, all of these things, I mean, you don't need to be an Einstein to work it out. We can do it. We just need to have the will.
Where do you see Nigeria in the next 20 years?
By the grace of God, I think God will look down kindly on us and give us the opportunity to elect brilliant leaders, visionary leaders like we had in the First Republic, and exposed enough to know how things can work in our environment, and a bustling, vibrant country that will be preparing itself to go into the 21st century. I can only hope for that.
Do you still want to be president?
If the opportunity ever arises, absolutely yes, because I know that I can bring in all the necessary manpower.
Hi, welcome to my channel. If this is your first time or first day of coming across my YouTube channel or seeing my face, you are highly welcome. Herzlich willkommen zu meinem Kanal. Mein Name ist Linda Chukwuezi. It comes as Miguel. That red button that says subscribe, and you turn on the notification bell so that you'll be able to get information on the.
Bis zum nächsten Video und einen schönen Tag. Tschüss.
Tschüss. Bis man subscribe to Linda's TV show. What are you waiting for? Click on that red button that says subscribe. You turn on the notification bell so that you'll be getting more updates from me. Leave your comments down below and share this video with your friends, families, and colleagues until we meet again in my next video. Bye bye.